Yo, what if you could send a Telegram message on your flipperzero from anywhere? You don't have to rely on a clunky keyboard or a script that requires your computer to be on and running. I built a totally new standalone app that makes this all happen. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what it can do, how it all works, and how you can get it installed on your Flipper right now. Well, I'm Jay Blanks, and I'm the developer behind this app called Flip Telegram, and I wanted to solve a common problem. How do you get your Flipper to talk to the internet in a useful way without being chained to another device? The secret sauce is a powerful bridge I created called Flipper HTTP, and this app really lets it shine. This means you can get messages, send commands, or just chat with your friends using nothing but your Flipper. All right, before we dive into the setup, let me show you it in action. Here's my Telegram chat called flipperzero test. We're going to get the Flipper to send us a message in this chat. So here on my Flipper, I'm inside the Flip Telegram app. All I have to do is click on run and then send. And now I can type a message like flip. And then I go and click done, and it sends. And if we go back to our chat, here we go. Flip today, 3:47 p.m. Now the cool thing is we can also read messages from others directly on the Flipper. So if we type in a manual message, like flip the world, and then go back to the Flipper, go over and click view. And here we go. It shows the entire feed from that conversation. And if I scroll all the way to the bottom, we can see the message that I just sent. Flip the world. So how does this all work? Well, by itself, the flipperzero can't connect to the internet. That's where my project, Flipper HTTP, comes in. Now, Flipper HTTP is firmware that you flash onto a companion Wi-Fi board, like the official one from the Flipper, a Raspberry Pi, or various other ESP32 devices. It essentially acts as a modem, allowing Flipper apps to send and receive standard web requests. My app, Flip Telegram, is built directly on top of this foundation. When you type a message and hit send, the app sends a command over the GPIO pins to the Wi-Fi board. The Flipper HTTP firmware on the board wakes up, connects to your Wi-Fi, and makes a secure HTTP request to Telegram's bots API. When you visit the view option in the app, the process works in reverse. Your bot fetches the conversation, and Flip Telegram displays it in a feed. It's a clean and powerful setup that opens the door to many new possibilities. Ready to get this running on your own device? Let's walk through the process. It might seem like a lot of steps, but if you follow through, you'll be sending messages in no time. Okay, first, let's go over the prerequisites. You'll need your flipperzero and a Flipper HTTP supported host device. Now, the most straightforward option is the official Wi-Fi dev board, which is what I'm using today. However, this will also work with a Raspberry Pi Pico W, a BW16, the Pico Calc, or other ESP32 boards, including the ESP32C5, provided you flash it with the Flipper HTTP firmware. Oh, and one pro tip, I highly recommend running the latest official firmware release candidate on your Flipper to avoid any unexpected bugs or API compatibility issues. Okay, so first we need to get Flipper HTTP on your Wi-Fi board. Now, I've tried to make this as easy as possible. And if you happen to be on a custom firmware like Momentum, you might even have a quick flash option that can do this in a single click. For everyone else on the official firmware, we'll use the standard method. You'll need the ESP Flasher app on your Flipper, which you can find in the Flipper app catalog at lab.flipper.net/apps/ESP Flasher. And once you have that, head over to the Flipper HTTP GitHub repository. I'll have all the links in the description. you need to find the binary files for your specific device. And then you need to download them so we can put them on your SD card. You'll do that using QFlipper. Open the file manager, click on SD card, go to apps data, then go to ESP Flasher, and you'll put the bin files here. And with the files in place, you can unplug from your computer and then attach the Wi-Fi board to your flipper and open the ESP Flasher app. Now from here, you'll put the board into bootloader mode by first going to reset board and then going back and enter bootloader mode and waiting for download message. Then after that, you'll go up and click Flash ESP, or you'll click Manual Flash if you don't see that. Then you'll write the firmware after selecting the files correctly. So bootloader for bootloader, part table for partitions, and firmware A for firmware A. Then all you do is go down and click Flash Fast, and the whole thing will take about 30 seconds to flash it over to your device. Once that's done, you have a Flipper HTTP ready dev board. Now, I know I kind of flew through that, so check out the Flipper HTTP documentation, which has an excellent step-by-step guide that will literally take you 2 minutes. We got the hardware, now it's time for the software. We need my app Flip Telegram, which is still waiting to be approved in the official app catalog. Now, unfortunately, app approvals have slowed down dramatically, so it could be weeks or even months until it's approved. So to get it, head over to my website at https://www.jblinked.com/flipper/download. Then scroll down and under Flip Telegram, click on Direct Download. That will download the latest .fat file to your computer, which is the Flipper application file. Then you'll connect your Flipper to the computer again, open QFlipper, go to the file manager, click on SD card, and then apps, and then GPIO, and then you'll drag and drop the Flip Telegram FAT file into your SD card. And optionally, you can download the GitHub repository and compile it using UFBT like we did in last week's video. Now, after you reboot your Flipper, you should see the apps in the GPIO folder. Let's open it up. Okay, the next step is the most critical part of the entire setup, preparing the Telegram side. Now, Flip Telegram doesn't log into your personal account. Instead, it works by communicating through a Telegram bot that you control. So first, we need to create this bot. Open up Telegram and search for the special verified account called Bot's Father. You want to start chatting with it and then type in the command /new bot. Then it will ask for a name. So today we'll just call it Flipper Control. Okay, and now it will ask for a unique username that must end in bot. For example, let's try my Flipper remote bot. Once you pick a username that isn't taken, BotFather will provide a long string of characters right here. This is your API token, and it's essentially your bot's password. So treat it securely, as anyone with this token can control your bot. Copy it and keep it handy. Okay, next you need your chat ID. This tells the bot where to send messages. So we'll create a new channel. Call this again Flipper Test again. Hit next. A private one is fine, just click done. And now we need to add the bot to the chat by clicking the arrows. Click the name and then go to subscribers, add subscribers, and then type in the name of the bot, which was my Flipper remote bot. This one here, and then click OK. Sure you make it an admin and then click done, and then go back. Now we need to type a message in the chat. Just say something like hi. Okay, and now we're going to take the bot token that we got from the bot father, and we need to insert it into this URL. Now the URL is api.telegram.org/bot. And then you paste your token. So I still have it saved here. Then after that, you type in slash and then get updates. So we're going to copy this actually, and we're going to put this into the browser and hit enter. Okay, so it seems like we need to type in the message after we go to the URL. So now type in hi again and then refresh it, and here we are. We're looking for an ID. So go where it says sender chat and the ID. We need this one right here. So all we do is copy that, and that is your chat ID. We're going to use that in a bit. Okay, here is the last step. With your bot token and chat ID in hand, it's time to put it all together. So here we want to launch Flip Telegram and then go into the app's settings menu. Now you need to fill in your Wi-Fi SSID and Wi-Fi password and then click on connect to Wi-Fi. Next, you see those two fields, bot token and chat ID. This is where you need to carefully enter the two long strings you just saved. Now, I know using the D-pad for this can be tedious, but you only have to do it once. Now, optionally, you can use QFlipper. Go into the file manager, click on SD card, and then go into apps data. Next, click on Flip Telegram right here, and then click on data. And now you can put your chat ID in a file called chat_id.txt and your bot token in a file called token.txt and drag it into this folder. Just make sure to leave an extra space at the end in both of the files, or you can resave it in the Telegram app afterwards. And that's it. Click the back button, go up to run, then click send, type your message, say GG, and then click done. Now, if everything was done correctly, we go back and check our Telegram chat, and there's our message. Well, and that's the whole story. A brand new app that gives your Flipper a real voice on the internet. We went from a quick demonstration to a full setup guide, and hopefully your head is now spinning with ideas for what you can do with this. All the resources I mentioned, including links to my Flip Telegram GitHub, the Flipper HTTP project, and guides for creating a Telegram bot are in the description below. So go give it a try. Now, if this video was helpful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more flipperzero projects or news about the upcoming Flipper One. Be sure to drop a comment and let me know what you're planning to do. I'm Jay Blanked. Thanks for watching. Peace.